Yeah. So you have one of the unique pieces of entrepreneurial success when you have an opportunity to sell the business. Someone's interested in buying it. Um, what were the signals at that point? When did that happen? And then we'll get to the second part of that story in a second. But
Yeah.
can you share what that was like?
Yeah. Actually, it was so long ago now, I don't remember the exact year. I think it was 2009 when I sold Irish Titan to the Platinum Group, a local private equity management consulting firm. And a number of our clients at the time had been their clients at the time too. That's how I got to know the team over there and really began working closely with them, enjoyed them. We were much smaller at the time, right? As you'd expect that long ago. And we've both been around lots of entrepreneurs who sometimes are unwilling to share in their success, and that stifles their growth.
Yeah.
And Platinum was interested in expanding their capabilities to start to account for more technology and particularly e-commerce capabilities. And so we started to have the conversation, and it felt like something that I should explore. So that was 2009. 2011 was when I bought Irish Titan back. And, I mentioned earlier that there were 3 moments of stillness.
Yeah.
And the troubles were where we hit the wall. 2011 was one of those other 2 out of the 3 moments where there was a door to go through if I so chose. And that was the year I started to realize that I wanted to buy Irish Titan back. Not because of any problems with Platinum. I learned a lot working with that team. And Irish Titan grew. I helped them with their clients because while they owned Irish Titan, I was part of Platinum Group, and I spent half my time running Irish Titan, half my time doing Platinum work. And so when I started thinking about buying Irish Titan back, it was sort of visceral and lizard brain at that time. And so I needed to think why I wanted to buy it back so I could articulate that in a way that wouldn't seem short-sighted, disrespectful, emotional, so that it'd be hard to argue against it, right? Because if you live and speak from principle, it's hard to argue against people, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so in 2011, that moment of stillness was I met Simon Sinek in a small group setting here in town.
Oh, cool.
There were like 20 of us
Yeah.
that met him in person and
Fun.
had drinks afterwards. And if I were dramatic enough to say that changed my life, I'd say that changed my life.
Okay.
Because in the first 5 minutes of speaking of him talking through his start with why golden circle model, I drew Irish Titan's golden circle, which the why and how remain true to today. I won't go down that rabbit hole, but that also illustrated for me that I needed to figure out my personal why, because that would be the reason that I would buy Irish Titan back. And it took me a few months to figure that out. It was to leave a legacy. Like I started Irish Titan to leave a legacy. I started to figure out how I wanted to continue to grow Irish Titan as it would relate to my legacy. I tried to carry myself with how I raised my daughters to leave a legacy. And so that to leave a legacy is my personal why. And that is what then I used to guide my conversations with Platinum Group to reacquire Irish Titan. And those conversations went great. Like there wasn't a lot of argument they could have when I could lay it out like that. And we could come up to numbers that we felt were fair and went out and celebrated with the dinner after I reacquired it, just like we went out and celebrated with the dinner at the same place when
really?
I sold it.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.